This is the second of my 44 pearls for health and fitness, the first being cayenne pepper. I'm going to give you 44 things I do to improve my health and fitness and keep the machine finely tuned. So what's number 2? Bromelain. I absolutely love bromelain. When you get older, you don't process protein as efficiently. Pineapples are absolutely packed with nutrients, with one of the more important ones in muscle growth being bromelain, which aids in protein digestion, allowing your muscles to get the protein they need. This makes pineapples perfect to eat after your post-workout meal, and with their sweet taste, it can feel like a guilt-free dessert. Another item perfect to eat with bromelain is Greek yogurt. Pineapples in both the fruit and stem contain an enzymic protein called bromelain. Enzymes are proteins that help speed up the biomechanical reactions inside the cell, which would otherwise happen way too slow for your cells to function. So all you guys and gals trying to get jacked, eating all this protein, a lot of it's going to go right through you. So this will help process that protein. There are many types of enzymes as well. So let's kind of look at a top line overview of bromelain. Bromelain is a digestive protein enzyme mixture derived from stem, fruit, and juice of pineapple plant. It has centuries-long history of being used to treat medical ailments, primarily throughout Central and South America. It's currently categorized as a dietary supplement and generally recognized as safe by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA. Bromelain may be used alone or in conjunction with other medications. People use bromelain topically to remove dead skin and burns, and orally to reduce inflammation and swelling. That's key, helping reduce inflammation and swelling, just like cayenne pepper. Also, particularly the nasal passageway for swelling, inflammation, bromelain is also used as a digestive aid. It's also used for osteoarthritis, to reduce soreness and aching muscles. Bromelain can be purchased in pill, tablet form for oral ingestion. It's also available in the cream and topical use. Even though it is extracted from pineapples, eating a ton of pineapples or drinking its juice doesn't supply a large enough dose to be bioeffective. So when using bromelain, it's important to discuss it with your doctor and following the proper dosing directions provided. Taking in pill form is best. What are some additional benefits of bromelain? It can be used in a wide array of medical conditions. It was first introduced in the medical community in 1957, works by blocking some pro-inflammatory metabolites that accelerate and worsen the inflammatory process. It is anti-inflammatory agent, so you can use it for sports injuries, trauma, arthritis, all kinds of swelling. Its main uses are to treatment of athletic injuries, digestive problems, sinusitis, and aiding in healing after surgery. It's also been proposed for treatment of chronic insufficiency and bruising, gout, hemorrhoids, menstrual pain, autoimmune disorders. Studies have shown that bromelain can also be useful in the reduction of platelet clumping and blood clots in the bloodstream, especially in the arteries. So bromelain and the potential health benefits have been studied extensively in multiple areas. And these are the key areas, including osteoarthritis. Clinical studies found that bromelain anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties make it an effective treatment for pain of soft tissue swelling and joint stiffness associated with osteoarthritis. The review focused on bromelain's effectiveness in treating arthritis of the knee and shoulders. And the studies analyzed varied significantly in terms of dosage. Improvements were found in the study. Participants were given 400 milligrams of bromelain 2 times daily. Second thing this thing is awesome for bromelain is cardiovascular disease. Reported that bromelain was effective at treating cardiovascular disease such as peripheral artery disease, stroke, heart attack, and high blood pressure. And how does this work? Bromelain inhibits the ability of the blood platelets to stick or clump together. This may help reduce clot formation and cardiovascular events. Number 3, cancer. Studies indicated that bromelain shows promise in combating cancer. Bromelain may have the ability to positively impact cancer cell growth, and it may help to control the key pathways supporting malignancy. So, does bromelain have any side effects? Bromelain supplementation is overall very safe. Up to 460 milligrams has been studied showing no effect to human heart rate or blood pressure. However, increasing dose up to 1,840 milligrams have been shown to increase the heart rate proportionally. So while it does have a low toxicity, symptoms of bromelain overdose may include nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, heavy menstrual flow. So, overall, in sum, I think if you like to work out, you're working on your gut. I feel personally from all the empirical data that I looked at, a lot of people focus on prebiotics, probiotics. I think it's overused, 100%. I don't think they're effective, and they mess up the homeostasis of your stomach, the bacteria, the flora in there. It's a beautiful, wonderful process, and the body has a way of working this stuff out. I mess my stuff up by taking a lot of probiotics, digestive aids. You want to do it naturally. So in my humbled opinion, the best way to do it is with number one, as I discussed, cayenne pepper. That's your first line. It's great for inflammation and swelling. So if you are a workout god, when you work out, you get inflammation. That's going to curtail the inflammation, the cayenne pepper. It's also going to help with your stomach in evening out your stomach. And I'm telling you, for ulcers, as a digestive aid, cayenne pepper is great. But now you're hitting it in a two-prong approach. You're throwing in bromelain. I think bromelain is your digestive aid, is your probiotic, prebiotic. It's going to aid in bloat in your stomach. You are going to lose inches off your waist in conjunction with cayenne pepper. It's going to help with the bloat. It's going to help even out your stomach. And it's more of a natural way to do it. When you start hitting 33, 35 years old, you just don't process protein as well, especially the amount of protein that bodybuilders and people that work out a lot. Trust me, at any one time, I don't want to get into the specifics, how much protein you can process at one time. That's been discussed at length. But when you're eating a lot of protein, a lot of it just gets wasted right out of your body. It's just going right out of your body. It's not getting to where it's got to get to in the muscles. So when you take bromelain and you're ingesting a large amount of protein throughout the day, it's going to help you get that protein where it needs to go to your muscles. So I personally think people overdo protein. I'd love to talk about that. And I think carbs are undervalued. Carbs are very important in your diet to build muscle. People don't focus on carbs enough. But so you have the cayenne pepper. Bromelain is a digestive aid and inflammatory aid along with the cayenne pepper. When you work out, you release cortisol, inflammation. You want to reduce that inflammation. Cayenne pepper is going to help reduce inflammation throughout your body. It's going to help your joints. So, and I said, I have never had a major injury. I have never injured my shoulders, my knees. I had some ligament issues in my back and I got orthotics and the pain went away, but I've never had back, knee surgery, cortisol shots. And I've been using cayenne pepper and bromelain for 11 years. And in my 44 pearls, there's other things that I'm doing too that I'll share with you. But I think these two products in conjunction for anti-inflammatory effects, for evening out your system, for joint health, for muscle growth, are phenomenal natural products to use. And I take bromelain roughly twice a day. When I get up in the morning before I have my first meal, I get bromelain in there. And then I take it at the end of the day before I go to bed. If I do work out, I may have a couple before I work out for the anti-inflammatory effects. So I'm a big fan of this product. I would take between 400 to 800 milligrams a day. And like I said, for inflammation and possible cortisol blockage and a digestive aid and bloat, you want to get that six-pack. This will aid in that. As we all know, the body is built in the kitchen. It's all diet, not the gym. But I think this is a great supplement to add to your mix. And, we're talking heart, cancer, some other benefits, osteoarthritis. You just can't beat it. So consider that for your daily regime. Thanks so much. Be creative.